Hi, and welcome to the first version of Training Tips Tuesday, where we give you practical training tips for yourself and your organization. The first training tip we're going to talk about today is prioritizing experience as much as information. A lot of times when people put together training, they only focus on the information that folks need to know instead of looking at the entire experience. Years ago, I worked for a human service organization. They were a wonderful organization. Their training, not so much. You came into the organization, and the quality assurance person sat you down and did 4-hour trainings. And unfortunately, during those 4-hour trainings, she read the slides word for word for 4 hours. Now, it would be bad enough if that was just one training, but you had to go through that 4 different times. It was torture. Talk about a training where you'd rather stick a hot fork in your eye than actually go to it. It was rough. Okay. Now compare that to one of the things that I set up for some of the UNI students I taught a couple semesters ago. We were talking about marketing and how do you test your products? How do you find out what people like? And it was the day after Labor Day. We had an early morning class that started at 8 a.m. No one wants to come back to class at 8 a.m. Well, that day they came in and there was fresh brewed coffee filling the air. There were bagels, and I actually put them into a real world taste test scenario where they got 3 little Dixie cups of coffee and then got to rate them. And then we went through what were some of the advantages of the taste test, what were some of the disadvantages of it? How was it set up to where maybe it was skewed towards one coffee or a different coffee? And really put them into an experience. And it's something that they remembered all semester. Now, there's little things that you can do to kind of tweak the environment, whether it's bring candy or fidget toys or tell stories. There's a bunch of different things, and we'll go through a lot of those different training tips and techniques. But the first thing I want you to think about, how do you want your audience to feel? How do you want those folks that are coming to your training to feel when they leave there? Not just what do you want them to know? So thank you for joining me. We will be posting training tip techniques on Tuesdays throughout the summer. So if you would like to support our channel, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.